If you are like most of us, you struggle with going from point A to point B. Sometimes there are just too many questions and uncertainties for me to take that next step. Well, in this quick coaching session, we are going to tackle that struggle with practical steps that help us move to the next level. In this video specifically, we are going to look at creating an environment of trust which increases our influence. John Maxwell says leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. So how do we increase in leadership? Increase our influence. How do we increase our influence? Create an environment of trust. Our middle child, Parker, is a great artist. He can sketch beautifully. He will choose just the right pencils, all the right shading accessories to make sure that his drawing is perfect. He is very attentive, very focused, he loves the detail, and he values all the time and attention that someone else puts into their artwork as well. Well, when he was in the 4th grade, I picked him up after school. He jumped in the car and he said, "Oh, Mama, I gotta show you this picture of this flight attendant that my friend drew for me. She did a great job." At that time, Parker was into commercial airplanes and flying, and so his friend knew that he would like this picture of the flight attendant. So he pulled this picture out of his backpack and he said, "Look, didn't she do a great job?" I looked over at the picture and my response was, "Oh, wow. What is that flight attendant wearing?" She had a mini skirt on, thigh-high hose with lace at the top, a very low-cut V-neck shirt, a little scarf tied around her neck, and a cute little hat. And he could tell by my response that something was a little off, so he replied back, "Yeah, one of my other friends said she looks like a hooker." "What's a hooker?" "Okay." I said, "Your little brother's in the car, so let's save this conversation for later when your daddy gets home." I wasn't ready for that after-school conversation, but we did have a great conversation later. It's very important for my husband and I to create an environment of honesty and openness, a place where our kids can come to us and ask those challenging questions, those deep discussions. We wanted to create an environment that they felt comfortable and that they would trust us with these questions. What is a hooker? Come ask us. We would like to be the one that explains that to you. We don't want the world explaining that to our kids. We want to be the #1 influence in their lives. And in that case, it was very important that we created an environment of trust. So in order for you to increase your influence, no matter who you're influencing, it could be the kids at home, it could be out in the community, it could be in your workplace, at the church, on a team, wherever it is that you are increasing that influence, creating an environment of trust is key. So let's use the word trust to give ourselves a little inventory of how we're doing on our environment of trust. Starting with T. Ask yourself, am I true? Am I authentic, genuine, and real? Am I the same person at home as I am out in the community? Am I the same person at work as I am out in the community? When you see me at the movies, am I the same person? When we have conversations on the field, am I the same person? Am I true? Question number 1, ask yourself, am I true? Next is R, relatable, reliable, and responsible. So ask yourself, am I? Am I responsible? Am I relatable? Am I reliable? Can people depend on me? Can my team depend on me? Can my family depend on me? What about my responsibilities? Do I take ownership of what I am responsible for? And am I relatable to my team, to my coworkers, or the people I am influencing? Am I even relatable to them? Take inventory on the R's and ask yourself, am I relatable, reliable, and responsible? U. Next, the letter is U. Am I understanding of others? Do I understand their weaknesses and their strengths? Do I know why they do things the way they do? Their personality, what pushes their buttons? Do I understand these people? If I truly make an effort to understand the people that I am working with and influencing, that will increase that environment of trust because I am choosing to learn how to understand them and their personalities. Next is S. Ask yourself, am I steady, stable, and safe? Can people come to me and have a conversation? Can they trust me with a conversation? Am I a safe place? What about steady? Am I the same person day in and day out? Am I consistent? Do I do what I say I'm going to do? Do I follow through? And am I stable? Am I there for them? Do they see me? Do they get me? When they need me, I'm there for them. This will increase your influence and create an environment of trust. Last letter in our trust inventory is T, teachable. Am I teachable? Now, even if I am at a step ahead, maybe at just a little bit of a higher level than the people I'm leading and influencing, I still need to model that I'm not there yet. It's important to show your team and the people you're influencing that you're not there yet, that you're still growing yourself. That will increase that influence and build that environment of trust because they see you as still growing, as still needing to be taught as well. So maintaining that teachable way of life will increase your influence because you've increased that environment of trust. Now let's review our trust inventory. T, am I true? R, am I reliable, relatable, and responsible? U, am I understanding of others? S, am I steady, stable, and safe? And last T, am I teachable? Now look at your inventory and just circle 1 to 3 of those that you need to work on. Add it to your calendar to work on that for the next month. Maybe watch some webinars on that topic. Maybe just read a book on that topic. Ask your friends and your coworkers. Let them hold you accountable for the areas that you are working on. Keep climbing, my friends. I know you can do it, and I know you can make it to that next level because I believe in you.